Therefore, the winning new sports level is Level 1.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight, the housemates in Level 1 and in Level 2 slugged it out to win the coveted wager prize. Okay, it's a weekly wager task, and of course, one level was going to win. So how did these all start? Big Brother give them a brief during the week, to come up with a particular unique game, sports game, that even the world could actually, tend to adopt in future. So, these people decided to rehearse. Level 1 rehearsed their type of game, a new sport, a unique sport. Level 2 also did theirs. And then it was time for them to present it in the arena. And of course, we saw the Level 2 housemates were there, and then we saw the Level 1 housemates come down, and it was like a serious battle of, it was more like you guys were challenging you to this battle. So, and so we had the Level 2 housemates, screaming "Okwa, Okwa." That's their usual anthem, right? The usual chant, "Okwa, Okwa." And of course, the Level 1 housemates were looking at them and trying to sit. And then I just thought that the Level 1 housemates would not even respond. And they also started. They have this particular song, "Barbecue Man," blah, blah, blah. And this is the song, actually. And then, of course, Big Brother welcomed them to the arena for the weekly wager task presentation. And then he also told them that the winning level, each housemate in the winning level, will go back to the house with 1,500 pocket naira. That is, about 18,000 pocket naira for 12 housemates, or 19,500 pocket naira for the whole house, right? So they would all have the opportunity to shop and, feel themselves. Because remember, last week, Level 1 lost. So they would literally were feeding on noodles for a long time. I literally saw them sharing noodles in one plate and maybe fried fish or something. And then Big Brother told them he was going to judge them based on the interpretation of the script, the creativity as a team, and of course, their presentation.
Similar to last week, each level was handed the same exact task. What will determine the winner today will be nothing other than your...
With the weekly wager task for this week tagged to the new sport, each team had 30 minutes, or each level rather, had 30 minutes to present their task, of course, their presentation, and then Big Brother will decide who wins the show. So Level 1 came up and said, the team of their own sport, the name they're giving to their own new sport is called the Bum Ball. What's the Bum Ball? The Bum Ball. So you get to score the goal with your butts.
We've created a new sport based on the wager that was given to us this week. The name of our sport is called Bum Ball, B-U-M. And the rules of the sport is very simple. You have to score with your bum.
Adekunle took time to explain to everybody what it meant, the rules of the game, and then it was time to play. And of course, when Level 1 started their own game, it really, really was the sight to behold. I loved the way, I feel like Shags, who's like a sports person, right, had a very big influence in the decision making in that whole presentation, because you could hear him telling them, follow my lead here, do this with me, understand, just follow me here. And of course, the organization of all of that, the whole creativity, the whole synopsis of that sport that they came up with, you could see the hands of Shag and all of that. The presentation was absolutely amazing. The commentaries by Adekunle and of course Hermes was good.
Yeah, and what do you think? Who do you think stands a chance in taking the championship home, Ade?
I think it's a very amazing match. The rules of the game are very simple. You need to score with your bum. Let's just hope that all the weekly and daily exercises we do in the arena every day has prepared the beautiful men and women with their bums able to...
And then it was time for the Level 2 guys to come out. And literally, from the beginning of the whole thing, you could literally see that these guys were not together. They weren't compact. They weren't into each other, right? The commentary of Fina, it felt like Fina probably thought that we were in a club. You know, she was speaking pidgin. I'm like, this is a sports show. Didn't you hear Hermes and Adekunle, right? This is a sports show. Here you're speaking pidgin with my brother. You lose. You do this one. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about here?
History of Nigeria and Big Brother Nigeria. I welcome you to our game of sport called Tag.
And of course, what was this sport about for the level 2 hospital? They were throwing water. It's a dodging game or something. They literally were throwing waters at themselves, right? So if I throw the water at you and you dodge it, you know, he has missed. If you throw the water and he busts, of course, you're going to move out. I literally did not understand the game. I did not understand the game. After they were done, Big Brother now said, okay, somebody in level 1, can you critique what level 2 did? And of course, Shex came out, and I literally, you know, understood what Shex was saying. It was like, you know what? No shade to you guys. We asked to develop a sport. What you guys were doing, you guys were just catching crews, okay? And literally, they were catching. They just came there to be wet. You know, they just came there to have their baths. Literally, that's what I'm going to say. And then Big Brother said, okay, somebody in level 2, can you critique what level 1 has done? Instead of them to shut up. In fact, he literally here, Brian was saying nobody should go out, nobody should go out. It's a lie. Beauty came out and said, you know what, I feel like you guys, I don't know where you go, but I feel like Beauty doesn't back down. She just wants to make sure you guys, you think you can talk. I too will talk, even though what she wants to do was rubbish, right? She was saying that she doesn't like the organization, she didn't know where to go, but so she watched it. I'm sure she enjoyed that show. I was watching it from home and I enjoyed it.
Personally, I feel like the sport was not as competitive as it could have been. I felt like it was more like vibes, like no disrespect, like genuinely speaking.
And so before the announcement, Big Brother asked Khalid, Daniella, and Amaka to stand up. And he gave them a very serious warning against microphone infringement. He told them that a lot of times they'll be whispering and they'll take up their microphones. It's like this, Amaka, who knows all the house rules, is taking off a microphone and whispering. That's a problem, right? I feel like she's beginning to lose focus based on man. Fire. But of course, that's a conversation for another day. He also now asks, you know, Beauty and Saif to stand up. And he gave them a final warning as regards the fact that they don't show up, they do not take the morning workout session seriously.
Big Brother wonders what you aim to achieve by flouting simple house rules.
And then Big Brother announced the winning team because he told level 2 that, you know, your game was not unique. It looked like the dodgeball. And of course, he gave shout out to level 1. He gave shout out to the commentators, that Adekunle and Hermes, for doing a great job. And of course, he told the level 1 housemate that their sport was good, right? It was quite unique, and of course, it was quite entertaining. And of course, for Big Brother to say your stuff was quite entertaining, guess what? It was entertaining because I really enjoyed it. And of course, Big Brother announced level 1 housemates, the winning team for the wager task presentation for this week.
The winning new sports level is level 1.
What does this mean for the level 2 housemates? Automatically, it means that they're going to go hungry for 1 week. They do not have access to the Thursday night pool parties, of course, for this week. And of course, no money for them. They had better get ready to eat noodles. And that's it on this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell and guess what, you get notified whenever I post a video. We're on our social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi Daniella. Until next time I come here again very soon, it's bye for now.